Hello everyone. Right now we are going to learn about link or hyperlink. So in some website you found when you are clicking a text, it's a redirect you to another website or it's a redirect you to another pages. So this is called the hyperlinks and we're going to apply the hyperlinks right now. So for creating a hyperlink with the text, you have to type this a tag and then you have to press the space button. That means you have to put a space and then you have to type href. So ahref are the basic tag for hyperlinks. Then you have to type the equal sign and you have to put the quotation mark. So if you put the tab button from your keyboard, then the equal mark and the quotation mark will be available because this Visual Studio Code are providing the suggestions. So let me hit the tab button. So as I said, here is the equal mark and here is the quotation mark. So inside this quotation mark you have to type the destination website. So when someone will click to your text, in which website audience or traffic will be redirected, you have to point these things inside this quotation mark. So as an example, let me write https:// this is the web URL for a website, Kane and Steve.xyz. So here is my URL, and after the quotation mark I have to type this greater than sign, and before closing of this a tag, in here you have to type your text. So what will be the text? So as an example, let me write click here. Okay, so this is my text, click here, and when someone will click in this click here text, the person will redirect in a new website. So let me save this text and let me run this text in our live server. Okay, so here is the click here text, and you can take a look. We have an underline and we have the blue color of this text because the blue color and the underline is indicating that this text have a link. So let me place my mouse cursor. So when I'm placing my mouse cursor to this text, the cursor icon is changing. That means we have the link over here, and if you take a look at the right side bottom, you can have there is the URL of the destination website, that is https://kaneandsteve.xyz. So let me click on this click here text and you can take a look. We redirected in a new website. So this is the use of hyperlinks, and this is how you will place the link with the text. Okay, so let me get back to our live server, and here is the hyperlinks, and here is a text for linking any website link with the text. So this is the very simple process. So you just have to remember the structure, and here is the tag for creating the hyperlinks, that is href. Okay, right now we are going to learn about how you will connect a page instead of web URL. So what we did, we added this kaneandsteve.xyz, this website address with this click here text. So when someone will click on this click here text, the person will be redirected to this website. But right now I'm going to connect an offline page instead of web URL. That means if you have any local page and if you connect that page with the text, and when someone will click on the text, the person will be redirected to that page instead of any web URL. So till yet we only have one page, that is index.html. So this is the page, but now I am going to connect another page. So that's why we have to create another files. And if you were using Visual Studio Code along with me, in that case you can click this new files option for creating another HTML file or page. So I'm creating this new file option, and here you have to type the name of your page. So as an example, I'm going to write about. So our page name will be about, and remember one thing, you have to put the extension. And as we are using the HTML lesson, or we are learning HTML, that's why I'm providing .html extension. So you can take a look when I place .html extension here the icon is changed. So once you are done, you just have to hit the enter button from your keyboard. Okay, and now you can take a look over here. We have two tabs inside our Visual Studio Code. This is the index.html and this is the about.html. So we have total two code. Okay, so let's take a look in our main folder where we placed our index file. And here you can take a look. Here is the about file and here is the index file. So we just created another file and it named as about. That's why it's created inside our folder. Okay, so as this is a about page, that's why you just have to type this exclamation mark and then you have to press the tab button, then you will have the structure. So in body I want to type h1. Oh sorry, in body in here I want to type h1 tag, and I'm going to write about page. So let me save this page and let me run this page in our live server. Okay, now we have total two page. So here is the about page and here is the index file page. So now I'm going to create another text, and when someone will click on the text, that person will be redirected to this about.html page. So we're going to do that. So what we have to do, we have to get back to our index.html page, and then I'm going to write a href. Here is the formation, and the name of my page is about. And remember one thing, along with the name of your text you must have to provide the extension. So what is my extension? That is .html. Okay, so about.html, this is my extension, and I'm going to close this tag, and in here I'm going to write about page. Okay, so here is the about page. So when someone will click in this about page, in this text, the person will be redirected to this about.html page. So let me save these things and let's get back to our browser. And in here you can take a look, we have the about page. So let me click in this about page and it's redirected us to the about page, the page just we created. So this is how you will connect a page with text using hyperlinks. Okay, right now we will learn about the targeting attributes. So before starting learning of targeting attributes, you need to know what is targeting attributes, and therefore I want to take you in our browser for live example. Okay, so here is our browser, and lastly what we did, we added a page with this about page text, and we added a hyperlinks or a web address with this click here text. So I am clicking this click here text, and please follow one thing, this website opened in the same tab. We had our practicing page in this tab, and when we are clicking in this click here page, a new website is opening, but it's opening in a new tab. But if you need to open this another website or the linked website in a different tab or in a new tab in here, that is the part of attributes, and it's called the targeting attributes. That means you will link a website or you will link a page with the text, but when the traffic or the audience will click on the text, a targeted link or the targeted page will be opened in a new tab, and we're going to do that. So let's do that, and therefore we have to get back to our Visual Studio Code. So I'm going to type a href, and inside this quotation mark I'm going to type https://Kane and steve.xyz. Okay, so this is our web address, and now I have to type one more things, but I will not type that things inside the quotation mark. I have to type that target outside the quotation mark. So therefore I am placing my pointer outside the quotation mark and I am pressing space, and here I am typing target. Okay, or you can just hit the tab button because suggestion is here, and when you will place the target, an equal sign and the quotation mark will be appeared. So you can take a look, when I place target in here, 4 things are just appearing. This is blank, parent, self, and top. So if you want to open your destination URL or destination website in another tab, in that case you have to use these blank elements. So I'm selecting this blank, or you can just type, and the tag is, you have to put an underscore before the blank text. So I am just selecting this one, and you can take a look. Right now we have a blank target, and now I am going to type the greater than sign, and here I am going to type link with new tab. Okay, so here is the link with new tab. That means when someone will click on this link with new tab in this text, the website will be opened in a new tab in your browser. So let me save it, and let's get back to our practice page. So you can take a look over here. We have the link with new tab. We have the link with new tab. These texts are available in here, and you can take a look at left bottom side. We have the URL. Okay, so let me click in this text, and you can take a look. The website is opened in a new tab. So our existing site or our practicing site is in first tab, and when I clicked these things or this text, it's open the web address in our new tab. So this is how you will target, or this is how you will use the targeting elements in HTML, and I think it's really very easy. And one more thing, actually this course is absolutely for beginners, and if you are absolute beginners, in that case I will suggest you to use this Visual Studio Code software, because this software will make your task easier. But if we were going to learn about the advanced things, in that case you have to remember each and every code, each and every elements, attributes, and all the tags. But if you were beginner, then you can go with this Visual Studio Code, because it's have a lots of facilities and lots of features, and these things will make your practice easier. That's why I am using this Visual Studio Code for learning easily HTML and CSS. Okay, one more thing we need to learn, that is link bookmarking. This is really important, because sometimes you may have to create a single page website. That means you will create a website that will not have any other pages. As like we have 2 pages right now. We have the index page and we have the about page. But if someone will ask you to create a single page website, that means all the information, all the elements will be in a single page, then this link bookmarking can help you out. So as an example, let's take a look in our browser, and I'm going to click in this link with a new tab, and the web URL will be opened in a new tab as it's opened. And you can take a look, we have total 4 menu in here: video, place to visit, about, and contact. So you can consider these things as a page. But if someone asks you to create a website and that website will not have any other pages, that means the about information will be in my home page, the video section will be in my home page, the place to visit this section will be in my home page. So no other pages are required for your customers or for your clients. So in that case, what you will do, you can do that very easily. So as an example, let me click in this about menu, and you can take a look over here. It's taken us to the same page, but it's taken us in the about section. That means this about part are in the same page. So let me get back to our header, and I'm clicking on this contact menu, and you can take a look. When I click the contact menu, it's taken us to the contact section. So this is the facility of link bookmarking, and we're going to learn these things. That means when someone will click in any text at top, so person can be redirected to a specific section in the same page, and that is the use of link bookmarking. So let's get back to our Visual Studio Code. Okay, so at top in here, after the sixth heading, I want to type, I'm taking paragraph tab, and I'm going to write here link bookmarking. Okay, so this is just a simple text, and let me save it, and let's take a look in our browser page. Okay, so here is the text link bookmarking. I want that when someone will click in this link bookmarking, I will put another text or paragraph at the bottom in here, or after the link with a new tab after this text. That means when someone will click in here in link bookmarking, then the site will take us to the paragraph or to the text after this link with new tab option menu or link, whatever you can say. That is what I'm looking for, and that's why I just created a link bookmarking text after the heading. So here is the headings, heading H1 to till H6, and here I kept the text. So now I have to type the destination text. That means if someone click in this link bookmarking text, where it will redirect us. It will redirect us after this link with a new tab. So I am using a line breaker tag in here, and in here I am going to take the paragraph tab, and in here I am just writing I am Steve, and now we are learning link bookmarking. Okay, so here is two things I just written in here. In line number 19, I just written link bookmarking, and at the bottom in line number 74, I written I am Steve, and now we are learning link bookmarking. That means when someone will click in this link bookmarking, it will take us directly to this text. We are going to do that. Okay, so let me save these things, and let's take a look in our browser page. So here we got two words, link bookmarking, and at bottom I am Steve, and now we're learning link bookmarking. So with this two paragraph tag, we have to add something else. So at first we need to add an ID in here. And how you will add an ID? You have to place the mouse cursor after the paragraph or P word, then you have to hit the space button. That means you have to put a space, then you have to type ID. So here is the suggestion, and this is the ID that we are looking for. So let me press the tab button. then an equal and a quotation mark will be visible. Then inside this ID I want to write A1. Okay, A1, this is our ID name. That means we just created an ID for this text and our ID name is A1. And now we are going to connect this ID with this link bookmarking text. And how you will do that? You can do that very easily. So for linking this text with this text, you just have to take the href tag after the opening paragraph tab. So therefore I am just typing A, and then I have to press the space, and here I'm going to write href, then equal and bracket, and inside this bracket I am going to write hash A1. So this is A1 is our ID that we created for the main text, and therefore we have to connect this A1 ID with here, and therefore we used the hash. And then we have to type the greater than sign after the quotation mark, and we need to delete this closing tag of hyperlinks, and we have to place the closing hyperlinks tag before the closing paragraph tag. Okay, so now you can take a look. Inside the paragraph tag we applied a hyperlinks tag, and along with the hyperlinks tag we added an ID, and this ID is just created for linking this text, because we created the A1 ID for this text and we just connected this A1 ID with this text with the help of hash. Okay, so now I am going to save this text, and let's take a look in our browser. Okay, so you can take a look. We got link bookmarking text in here, and we have the blue color, and you can take a look. We got the underline, and the underline and the blue color is indicating that some link is connected with this text. So let me click in here, and you can take a look. When I just clicked in here, it's appeared I am Steve, and now we're learning link bookmarking. So it's taken us to the bottom. You can take a look over here. We just moved, or we just redirected to the bottom. So this is how you will use the link bookmarking tag for linking any section with the another. So this is very simple, and hope right now you have the idea how you will do that. So one more thing I need to tell you, that along with learning you must have to do some practice. So whatever you are learning from here, you just have to practice yourself, and we're going to learn new things in our next lesson.